Here comes the...
Hey guys, we are at my favorite slice spot in New York City, Mama's 2, and we're here with the owner, Frank. You want to give a little spiel on what you guys are doing here?
Yes, I finally met her. You know...
He's coming down to my height. I can go higher.
I'm excited to feed her some pizza and give her a first-hand look of how we make all our pies here at Mama's 2.
Yeah, so come to Upper West Side. I'm going to show you how they make the pies.
This right here is a house pie, guys. This is our version of a New York style pizza to combine the ingredients and taste of a real robust Neapolitan pizza might have, but on a New York slice. Get that nostalgic feel and kind of satisfaction with the crunch of a good gas-fired slice. So we're gonna go ahead and make this crust first.
Let's go. Super puffy.
This is 74 hydration.
Okay.
So it's really, really wet.
Yeah.
But it really gives for a great texture once it's baked. A really puffy cornichon.
You can even see right now, I see the air bubbles already.
Yeah. And then we're going to put it right on the peel. Get it right on here. And I'm going to open up this piece. Here you can see all the hydration.
Yeah.
Really light and airy. And we're going to lay flat right on the peel. And you can see it's
all those
really
bubbles.
Even crust all throughout. I'm going to start with extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to hydrate that dough. It's really baked at a high temperature. Yeah. So we don't want it to dry out. We're going to start with some low moisture Wisconsin mozzarella. It's aged mozzarella. It just distinguishes.
Add a little and more flavor than regular
mozzarella. A little more flavor than fresh mozzarella. Once it cooks and caramelizes, it gives it a lot more magic. Whole peeled tomato sauce. We just crush whole tomatoes.
What kind of tomatoes are you?
These are from California. These are grown in Modesto. They're really, really good. They're really consistent. They're not too acidic. They're not packed with a lot of salt, so you get a full tomato flavor. Put a little bit of a 2-year aged Reggiano, and then we're ready. We'll give this a little tug, slip it off the peel, and right into the oven.
Awesome. And what temperature do you keep your oven at?
It's baked at around, I would say 600.
600, man. That's why homemade pizza's never as good.
Really quick, probably like 10-minute bake.
10-minute, great.
Yeah. So a lot of pizzerias, a lot of famous pizzerias, they always part bake that crust. So they will bake it first with a little tomato sauce and water, and then they'll finish it off later on in the day or maybe the next day, quicker. The operation's a little easier. But we don't part bake crust. So this is dough that's been proofed for a certain amount of time. Ooh. And we first start with a little bit of garlic oil. A little bit of garlic oil. This is just minced garlic, stick blended with some extra virgin olive oil. And then we're gonna spread this over the pie just like so. We're gonna do the same sauce. I'm gonna spread this carefully so we get a good spread, but not to the corners. We don't spread to the corners just because we don't want to interrupt anything.
Oh, that crispy crust, yeah.
This is probably my favorite part of our pizza is the caramelized cheese crust.
Yeah, that crust is crazy.
Make sure I don't mess with the integrity of this crust here. So I put cheese all the way to the edge.
So what style would you call it? Because it's a little bit Detroit style.
Detroit style pizza is par baked normally. Like I said, they'll bake it ahead of time and they'll finish it off later. I think it's more along the lines of a focaccia more than anything else. Just because of how we bake it and the
way you make the dough.
Yeah, the dough.
It almost looks like when you indented it with your fingers, it looks like a focaccia.
Yeah, it's higher hydration. It's proofed. It's proofed at ambient temperature. So I mean, it's like an over focaccia, but I put my little twist on it with adding really hearty toppings like cheese, tomato sauce, pepperoni.
Yeah.
And also, we also do some traditional focaccia toppings too, with a potato rosemary. Which usually found around Taglio joints and stuff like that.
And what kind of pepperoni you guys use?
So this is a Hormel. This is kind of like the standard of pepperoni. A lot of pizzerias use pepperoni. We hand cut it. We don't get it sliced. So we do it in-house.
So you got that thicker slice.
We like to cut it thick. That's it. That's our pepperoni square.
Awesome.
Fry it in. right in there.
Boom. And how long is that bake?
So that'll be like a 20 to 22 minute bake, I would say.
I love that you add extra garlic into it.
Yeah, I think it really hydrates the dough because it's a long bake. Keeps everything moist. Gives
And
it
just that
kick.
flavor, yeah.
So we have a really wet dough. As you said, it's really...
I just want to stick my fingers in it, but I won't do that because I don't have clothes on.
We're going to start like so. We're going to start cheese first. Now, another reason why people par bake dough is because, you know, sometimes a lot of people, when they make their dough recipe, when they develop a dough recipe, it doesn't really stand up to toppings like that.
Gotcha.
While during the bake, so it'll kind of get flat. But my recipe,
Yeah, I got a little bubble.
I think why we're recognized is because of this recipe we do here. And this ricotta right here, like so. Ooh. That's it. Now this goes in the oven. The vodka sauce comes after. So I'm gonna put this right in, right at the bottom, right inside. And that's it.
Guys, look at this pepperoni. Look at that. Those air bubbles, that is what you're looking for in your dough. All right, here we go. Caitlin's first time trying Mama's too. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. The crust, man. The dough is just, look at this foam right here. That cheese. All right, here we got house slice, cacio e pepe, upside down, fennel sausage and peppers, and poached pear, sweet gorgonzola, and hot honey. Look at that crust, just crazy, crazy. And let's look at the undercarriage. Woo, that crispy slice. Woo. It's so crispy. ASMR. Oh, it smells so good.
That's the house slice. So there's one thing about our dough that a lot of pizzerias don't do it the way we do. We have a really high hydration. You get a puffy cornerstone and throughout the whole crust. So it's really light in air. Here's the perfect bite. Here's the perfect slice right here.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta try out that house slice. Oh my god. That is so good. Whoa, like, you know what it is? The cheese just like puts it over the edge. Oh my god, I need another bite. There's so much more flavor in this than like your standard slice that you're getting. And then let's get that crust.
There's flavor in every single one. You're not looking for anything. You're just biting into the pizza and every bite's enjoyable.
Oh my god, it's so good. You gotta get this. You gotta get this. This is literally the perfect marriage of that like margarita slice that you get with the basil and the Parmesan and that New York slice with like that golden bubbly cheese. Yeah, because margarita slices usually it's like the fresh mozzarella, like not as much flavor. Like this, man. This is 1973.
So I really couldn't change anything with the menu there. You know, I just kept it the way it was. You know,
That's why you made Mama's too.
Our customers, so I made Mama's too as like just a new contemporary version of Mama's. And that was my whole recipe, my spin on pizza. And that was it.
Wow, look at how that cheese is baked.
Very quickly because the pie is still cooking. So we're gonna just ladle on the vodka. I love vodka sauce, so I make sure that I made this sauce exactly the way I would eat it on pasta at home.
Yeah.
So it's really deep in flavor. It's got a rich smoked flavor. I don't add any meat just because a lot of people eat meat. A lot of our customers are vegetarians. What we do is we use a bunch of the smoked cheeses and we melt it into the cheese, into the actual sauce.
There's melted.
But
So there's
it makes a really creamy texture. And this is going to be whipped ricotta over the top, and we just pipe it like so, just like that. And it gives it that extra creaminess to the dough and keeps it everything just marinated together.
And how long is that going for?
It's gonna go for another 8 or 10 minutes.
Right on the stone. Oh, I heard that sizzle.
Here comes the... That's it.
Wow. This is what we're about to try. The full spread cacio e pepe, upside down, caramelized onion and mushroom, vodka, spinach ricotta, sopressata hot honey, fennel sausage and pepper, and pear, sweet gorgonzola, and hot honey. Here, you grab the vodka. I'm gonna do caramelized onion. You ready? Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my Lord, Frank, this vodka sauce is unreal. Unreal.
So, if you love mushroom, I don't know what you like. It's hard to find good mushroom slices in New York. It's usually like cheap, I don't know, just like not great mushrooms. You can see these are like roasted, and with the caramelized onion.
The mushroom we actually do with that is it's cremini mushroom, kind of like your standard button mushroom, but it's a tad bit different.
Yeah, the baby bellas.
Yes, and then what we do is we quarter them and we saute it in a Pinot Grigio.
That's why it has that sweetness.
And a little bit
I
of
was gonna
butter.
say it has way more flavor than like.
Wow.
Yeah. So here's the vodka.
Oh my God! Hold up, guys. As we're having our little dance break, look what just showed up. Woo! That's right.
This is a little bit different. I grate Pecorino Romano instead of Parmesan because it really stands up to all the flavors the vodka sauce has. It gives it an extra salty, little nuttiness because the vodka's a little bit on the sweeter side. We have some carrots in there to sweeten up the sauce.
Carrots.
A little bit of carrots. Yeah.
Oh.
I put no sugar in anything that I do in the store.
Yeah.
Natural sweeteners.
That's it.
Amazing.
The house slice is my
The house slice is your
favorite to
favorite?
make. Yeah.
What's your personal favorite to eat? Like, what do you find yourself eating the most
Man,
of?
there's so many. I try to cut the menu down to make things easier on my employees. I couldn't cut anything off the menu, so I like them all. But I think for me, probably the upside down is my favorite right now.
Upside down. All right, we have to try that one still.
Aged mozzarella. We do the San Marzano sauce. We do the Pecorino Romano, but a lot of it. We kind of like crust it up with the Pecorino Romano, and then we add a lot of olive oil on top.
Olive oil. That's what gives it that
Yeah,
like.
this is like a traditional Brooklyn South Queen slice.
Gotcha.
This is where I'm from.
Like a L&B style slice, or
Kind of like
kind
L&B
of.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it out and see how it compares.
All right. This is 1973.
So I really couldn't change anything with the menu there. You know, I just kept it the way it was. You know, 'cause I didn't
That's
wanna
why
lose
you made
customers
Mama's
and abandon
too.
our customers, so I made Mama's too as like just a new contemporary version of Mama's. And that was my whole recipe, my spin on pizza. And that was it.
So we got upside down. Frank just said it's his fave. Let's do it.
And then I have sopressata with hot honey.
Wow. Everything's so good. And look at that. Look at that crust. That dough, once again. Oh!
The honey is wild.
Wow, the hot honey is so good.
So
It's like
habanero, serrano peppers, chili flakes, ancho powder,
ancho powder too.
and
Wow.
clover honey.
Considering the habanero, you would think it'd be like
Really spicy.
really spicy, I guess,
Yeah.
because the honey just like cuts it. There's like
Yeah, you still feel the
chunks of roasted garlic on the spinach ricotta. And you've got the cacio e pepe, which is again, like you can't find these slices other places. Cacio e pepe, like I can name pizzana in LA.
In LA,
that does
that's
it.
nice.
It's really not many
And that's
places
a different
doing
type
it.
of
And it's
pizza.
completely different pizza. Like, let's try. Wow.
All the toppings are all handcrafted. They're all cooked. They all have all my touch on it.
What do you do to the spinach? Just
I blanch it. We wash it. We blanch it. In hot water for like 2 minutes. Take it out. A lot of garlic, a lot of chopped garlic, a lot of salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and that is all.
all right. Let's try. I've had the cacio e pepe.
That crazy crisp crust
Look
on the
at-
bottom, but it's still so like moist.
Look at that! You have those bubbles in the bottom, and
It's
just
still
like
so light.
look at that texture.
That's the thing, they're intimidating when you see them. They look big, but once you bite into it,
Yeah.
it's very, very light.
Perfect
You
size.
feel like you could have 1 or 2 of them,
Yeah. All right, I gotta shout out Mr. Cheat Day Eats. This is your favorite slice. It's so good. That sweetness,
So that
that
day,
spiciness.
we had a bunch of pears left over, arugula, all on a salad. Salad, so we didn't want to throw it away. I'm like, you know what?
You
Let's
turned the
cook
salad
pears.
into a pizza
Yeah, the salad to a pizza.
and lost the salad because
One salad.
So I figured,
it would be good with arugula, but you don't need the arugula at all.
And I like that the
Fennel sausage.
yeah, it's a sweet gorgonzola.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. It's creamier. It's more of a sweeter taste. It's got aged a little bit.
So the fennel sausage, homemade, braised in red wine for an hour.
And the peppers, we had the peppers, drizzle a little of olive oil, salt, and we put it right to the oven for 3 hours. You don't have to be a chef really to make great food. You gotta have an eye and a palate and just, a vision for what you want to do. If you make good, honest, put effort into your food, it's gonna come out great.
Yeah, well, you feel in this. I mean,
You can tell you're just
you
so
can just
passionate
tell.
about it.
This piece is.
Like you care a lot, but it
Sure,
comes out in
absolutely.
everything.
Absolutely.
This is 1973.
So I really couldn't change anything with the menu there. I just kept it the way it was.
That's why you made Mama's too.
Our customers, so I made Mama's too as like just a new contemporary version of Mama's. And that was my whole recipe, my spin on pizza. And that was it.
I have learned my lesson. I always have too much pizza, so I always carry around freezer bags.
That's a pro move.
So literally what I do is I pack the leftovers straight into freezer bags. You can see these are perfectly sized to fit a slice in each one. So you can put these straight into your freezer. Also, pro tip, if you're visiting New York City, put these in your carry-on. Whether you're flying a short flight, you can put it straight just in the fridge. Or if you're a long flight, try to freeze it, bring it back to your apartment, wherever you live. And then when you reheat it, just stick it in the oven, really high heat. You can see this crust gets nice and crispy once again.